the main event of the evening. Please welcome, making his entrance to the ring, our continental visitor from Croatia. Here is Antonio Maximus Horvatic. Ladies and gentlemen, entering the building from Birkenhead, here is Sean Marshall Dodd.
Oh, come on, lad. Done that before.
Once again, here it comes, entering the building, Marshall time!
You two have got your headphones off. We've got the camera crew singing in my ear here. Matchroom FM's been on. Just waiting for mashing out.
and gentlemen, if I could just have your attention, please. As you know, Masha is from Birkenhead, and recently a young man from Birkenhead has lost his life, and if you could just, we're going to pay attention to boxing's notable 10 bells, our version of football's minute of silence. This young man was from Birkenhead. He was a boxer with the Golden Gloves, a 1976 Montreal Olympian, Commonwealth Bronze Game medalist. Ladies and gentlemen, 10 bells for Robbie Davies Sr. Thank you, Philip. Our thank you. Beautifully observed. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, VIP in association with MD Promotions, live and exclusive on VIPBoxing.tv, proudly present, it's Mash Time! 8 3-minute rounds of boxing for the International Challenge. Our steward in charge from the Central Area Council of the British Boxing Board of Control is Mr. Kurt Haslam at ringside. Timekeeper at the bell, Philip Morris. Introducing to firstly, boxing out the blue corner, wearing the blue colour shorts trimmed with white, and at the way he's 13 ounces. Tonight is his professional boxing appearance. Stravo from Gornish, Gnejic, Croatia, Maximum. And opposing him, boxing out the red corner, wearing the blue trim with white. At the weighing he scaled 9 stone, 12 pounds, 4 ounces. His outstanding ring record this evening reads 16 contests, 13 wins. 2 of those wins coming by way of knockout, just the 2 defeats and 1 draw. He comes to the ring this evening as the current and reigning lightweight champion of the Commonwealth and WBC Internet Weight Champion, presenting from Birkenhead, Sean Masha Dodd. Mr. Lyson with his final instructions, 8 rounds.
Hey, Sean. Okay, boys. So obey my commands. Tell it to break cleanly. Let's go.
Round 1.
8 rounds between Sean Masha Dodd and Antonio Maximus Horvatic here at Prenton Park. It's Masha's final little fight before he takes on Tom Stalker in a big local derby in about 6 weeks' time. He's got to come through without any problems, no issues, no cuts. God forbid a defeat. A lot of pressure on Masha. You know, he'd expected to beat Horvatic, but he's got to do it in the right way. We've got Luke Django Willis joining us, Luke Madeira, me, John Evans. 8 rounds here at Prenton Park in Birkenhead. What are you expecting from Masha tonight, Luke? You know, he's got to go around this. It's a tricky one for him, isn't it?
Yeah, I just expect to play it safe, to be honest with you, not take too many risks, shall I say. He's got a big fight against my very good friend, Tom Stalker, in 6 weeks, so I like this person, you know what I mean? He's my mate. So, yeah, I don't expect him to take too many risks. He's boxing clever now, you know what I mean? Masha can box, where people don't think he can. He's actually a good little boxer. He's got good arm and background as well.
And that's what he's got to do tonight as well, isn't it? Because he doesn't want this fight fought up close, because that's when he's going to get cuts, and the last thing he wants.
As I said, that's why he says he's not going to take too many. Don't be wrong. If he sees it open, and he's going to go. I don't think he'd be going as he has been in his last fights, all guns blazing.
Yeah, it's a bit of a test for Masha, isn't it? I think the old Masha might have got carried away by having all the people he knows here supporting him. It's in a different manner, but for Masha now, he's become a championship fighter, hasn't he?
Yeah,
you know, he's fought Goodison back. He looks a lot calmer. He's going about this in the right way.
He's been at that level for a while now, hasn't he? You know what I mean? A year, 2 years, so rightly so. You know what I mean? He's becoming into a good professional fighter. See him bringing professional boxing back to Birkenhead.
It is, yeah. Don't forget, let everybody know there's no other boxing tonight. A chance to see Masha Dodd fight. Pass the stream around. We're live on the VIP Facebook page. We've got around 1,000 viewers at the moment, so we're doing great. Comments in. Get the links passed around. Masha getting various predictions coming through. Everybody's predicting Masha's going to win tonight. Just debating over the rounds.
I'd be surprised if he doesn't stop him, like.
Yeah, I'd be more interested in what you people out there think about Dodd against Stalker, because it's got the city tie, hasn't it, Luke?
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, like I'm on the same management team as Sugar, and he's my mate when I see him, but Tom Stalker, I grew up with Tom all my life, you know what I mean? He's like family to me, so I'm Team Stalker on that one, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I just hope two of the lads come out, you know what I mean, out safe and healthy, you know what I mean, so, but it's a good 50-50 fight,
it's a great 50-50 fight. Masha was just getting there with some right hands at the end of the round, wasn't he, Luke? You know, an uppercut landed and he got a right hook around the outside, just going around it in the right way, looking for chances, and he found a few openings at the end there.
Yeah, he's marked up a little bit as well, this kid, isn't he? He's always just looking a bit red.
Christopher Mills, he's watching on the Facebook page. He's asking for a shout out. James Atherton, Danny Zuko, Graham Young, Sarah Clark, all watching.
Danny Zuko from Greece.
Yeah, it's Danny Zuko from Greece. Who's your favourite Greece girl, Luke?
Girl?
Yeah. Sandy.
Yeah, the Sandy at the very end.
Yeah. That's
Corners, 10 seconds.
What do you reckon Masha should do second round, Lee? It seemed to me like his plan was working.
Round 2.
Yeah, just more of the same, I think, from Masha. You don't want to rush into anything. Just keep doing what he's doing, and he's finding the shots nicely. And if he keeps working like this, I'm sure a stoppage might come later in the fight. 8 rounds is plenty of time as well. There's no need to rush anything.
That's what I was going to say. He's going to wait a little bit, and so he gets tired, the other kid. Once the other kid gets tired, he's probably going to open up a little bit. Like I said, he's probably just treating this fight as a spar, so shall I say, for the Stalker camp.
Yeah, Horvatic is taking this on late notes. It looks like, you know, when you go in a gym and we've got a pair of shorts and a frame on the wall.
On, yeah.
It looks like he's broke them out of frame, doesn't it? And stuck
I've got bigger undies than them shorts. I lent him them boots as well. Went in a schoolboys in them boots.
Sports Direct starter kit.
Yeah.
Boil and bite.
JJB they was.
This is Horvatic's 50th fight. If you come to fights around the Northwest scene, you'll have seen him before, but he's having to take a couple of big uppercuts there from Masha Dodd.
Got a little jab on Masha tonight, isn't he?
Yeah, he's just... The uppercut's working nicely as well, isn't he? He's just going around it very calmly, no risks.
Wants to watch his head there.
Yeah. You'll have been around the scene when Masha turned over. Can you believe how far he's got? Because it has really been like a force of effort for him to get this far, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, I won the novice under 20s when Masha won the novice under 10s. I had 64k. We both had 64k. He won the under 10s. I won the under 20s, and travelled around the country boxing in the same competition.
Rocked him with a big
1, 2,
Mark Lyson's going to call a knockdown there. He told Horvatic,
5, 6, 7, 8.
Horvatic up. It's how Masha goes about this now.
Yeah, the kid's got no defence, has he, really? Blocking punches with his face.
He's got a fighter's nose, hasn't he, Horvatic?
Got a nose like my knee.
He's going to get a chance to end this clean, Masha. He's just got to wait for it, hasn't he?
Not rushing in, no, he's not, as I said, not making any, taking any risks that he doesn't need to.
Tom Stalker's probably watching this somewhere, just praying that Masha comes through it unscathed. And so far, so good, Tom.
Tom can't take too much away from this fight because it's completely different styles of fights, isn't it? Yeah. Tom's a southpaw, skillful southpaw, and this kid's just standing there, just a moving punch bag, isn't he, to be honest with you? Not really troubled Masha in any form of way. I don't think he's hit Masha yet, has he?
No, he's purely on the defensive, isn't it? Bit of a dream, this, isn't it, Luke? You know, he's fighting at Prenton Park, home with his beloved Tranmere Rovers, right in the middle of Birkenhead. Everyone here probably has got a story of us spent a night with Masha.
Yeah, he's a legend, man. Hey, Masha's a myth in Birkenhead, isn't he? Until people meet him.
You know, he came into that rave tune with probably had our arms around him in a warehouse like this at some point, dancing around to that rave tune.
I think the thing for Masha tonight is we all worry he might get a bit carried away, this being a dream of his fighting here, but he's settled down nicely, he's boxing well, and this is the perfect performance when you've got another big fight waiting for you.
Corners, 10 seconds.
He's not taking any risks at all, and if the stoppage comes, it comes. If it doesn't, he can do this for 8 rounds comfortably, and it's job done.
Round 3.
Looks big and strong as well. I know this fight was made at 9:13. He's going to fight fight Stalker at 9:09. But Dodd looks like a big, strong guy tonight in there, doesn't he?
People who don't really know boxing, you know that extra 4 pounds a lot, especially the day before weighing. So he's probably going in the ring there now. He's probably 10-8, 10-9. Yeah. You know what I mean? So probably feels a lot comfier.
It does, yeah. He really
probably hasn't boxed that way for a long time as well. You know what I mean? Because he's been doing super featherweight and lightweight. So you can see in the performance.
I watched an interview on the VIP channel, look it up afterwards, really good YouTube channel, loads of interviews with all the fighters with Lee Hogan. And Masha was saying he tried a couple of new things to get weight off. Yeah. You know, a couple of new methods just to try it before the Stalker fight, and he was happy with it.
If you're going to try, you may as well try in fights like these than in fights against Tom. Because you don't want him making any mistakes in that fight. Yeah, but he looks in top shape.
Oh, lovely body shot.
2, 3.
Yeah, probably gonna stop this round.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Andy Kremner's watching. Hopefully we'll see Kremner back out soon.
I don't think the ref's gonna.
Masha Dodd just touched Horvatic with the right uppercut there and dug in a beautiful left hand to her body, didn't he? He'd be looking to put it in that same spot as soon as he possibly can, won't he?
Yeah. I don't think the ref's gonna oversee much more of this. The kid's gonna get hurt, isn't he?
But if you're Sean Dodd, this is how you can only beat what's in front of you, and this is how you've got to deal with opponents like this.
I think Masha knows he's levels above this kid, doesn't he? Oh, he's doing well hitting him with body shots though, really, isn't he? Because them shorts have got a chip on his chest, aren't they?
He's wearing waders.
Yeah. What's that, his chest with them shorts, mate?
Just keeping everything nice and simple, nice and straight. Dodd mixing in that left up to a body every now and then when he sees the opening.
Yeah, he's boxing well, he is short, isn't he? Mixing it up nice.
Bobby Sean Horvatic down again and big grimace on his face.
4.
Yeah, that hurt him, that left up to the body.
6, 7, 8.
Just 30 seconds left in the round. If Masha gets him over again, I think this fight's going to be over and done with.
Yeah.
Just a case of picking the right punches now.
Yeah, it's over.
1, 2, 3.
Don't forget, we've got to see a bit more of this, to be honest with you.
6, 7, 8.
Yeah, he's waved it off, Mark Lyson.
Good performance from Masha, though. Can't take that away from him.
I think Horvatic escaped lightly there. I think if the fight had gone on, he might have got badly hurt.
Yeah, he got hurt. Saying that he got hurt, he was hurt. Yeah.
So Masha successfully gets through. No disasters tonight, no cuts.
And half a Birkenhead in the ring.
Half a Birkenhead. He's fulfilled a bit of a dream by fighting at Prenton Park, and now it's on to the big one, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's going to pick up another little souvenir for his mantelpiece here. International Challenge belt on the line.
The little Masha.
Ladies and gentlemen, just before we render the decision, we'd like to thank the management and staff for having us here this evening. And if you'd like to join Masha in the outdoor bar called Aldo's, please go thereafter. Enjoy your evening. Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes and 50 seconds of round number 3, after 2 minutes and 50 seconds of round number 3, referee Mark Lyson has stopped the contest. In his opinion, Antonio Horvatic was in no position to continue. Therefore, your winner, heading into his big September date from Birkenhead, still Masha, still Sean Dodd.
If you stick with us, we're going to try and get Masha Dodd over.
Mark Rich, on behalf of the Central Area Council of the British Boxing Board of Control, will now proudly present the International Challenge Super Lightweight Championship belt to the winner, Sean Masha Dodd.
Yeah, if you stick with us, we'll try and get Masha to come over, give us a few words, get his opinions on the
On behalf of everybody concerned with tonight's promotion, thank you to you, the viewers, watching live and exclusive once more on VIP Boxing TV. We shall see you in 2 weeks at the Victoria Warehouse, Saturday, September the 2nd. I, unfortunately, will not be with you. I'll be sunning myself in Menorca. I'll see you sometime in October. Safe journey home. Good night.
Yeah, let Masha get his photographs taken, then we'll get him over, get his thoughts on the night. We'll just give you a quick rundown while Masha's completing the particulars. Brendan Kenwright got a victory over Danny Little on his professional debut. He'll be over the moon with that when he looks back. Brendan wasn't too happy when we spoke to him after, but when he looks back, he'll see he did a decent job. Tom McGuinness did what he had to do, didn't he, against Michael Moon? He made some adjustments halfway through, Luke.
Yeah, improving every time you see McGuinness, showing someone else in there tonight. He had to show all his skills on the inside and the outside and got the job done. Another win for him.
Yeah, Colin Day, again impressive against Steve Backhouse, getting a stoppage. Backhouse here always comes to win, only gets beaten by fighters, and Colin Day is looking like a good fighter now.
Yeah, Colin Day's impressed me when I've seen him. He looks sharp and it looked devastating tonight in there.
Jed Carroll, Jamie Quinn. You commentated on this fight, Luke. What did you think of Jed?
Jed's an outstanding fighter, isn't he? And he's ready to step up now. You can see that 6 rounders, 8 rounders, tougher opponents. And we were saying he's been in with a couple of fighters that have really come to win, and that's when he's been at his best. And he can be fast tracked now onto these big shows. He's been on the big occasions before, and he's ready to be tested again.
Mark Evans, we thought it was going to be fight of the night with Ricky Starkey. Starkey came to win. Mark Evans had to win. Mark Evans fighting through a terrible broken nose. Came through the injury, came through the blood, and finished Ricky with one of the knockouts of the year. Luckily, Ricky's okay. What a shot that was, though.
Yeah, outstanding from Mark Evans. As soon as that nose started bleeding at the end of the first round, we thought, oh, here we go. This is Mark Evans' last chance, and he's going to be ruined by nose. But second round, he was dead frantic. You could see he wanted to get that stoppage, but he seemed to calm down in the third and picked his shots nicely. And like John said during the fight, the weight difference seemed to pay with the shots that Evans was throwing, and he got the win. And hopefully, he'll have big fights, title fights next.
And then finally, Masha Dodd in front of his friends and family, really. I would imagine he knows everybody in here. Just did what he had to do today. Cool as a cucumber, no risks. He's just jumping out of the ring now with a Rocky-style belt around his waist. Did exactly what he had to do, no risks, no cuts. And on he goes to fight Tom Stalker. You see Masha just disappearing out of the picture there. He's going to come and sit down next to us, get a few words. Here comes Masha now, like the Pied Piper with all the kids following him.
Luke, how are you, mate? You okay? Good to see you, mate. Yeah, of course. Stay nice and close to the mic. Yeah.
Whip his mouthpiece out, Foz. Don't want to put that back in your mouth now, Sean.
There's not many teeth in there, so we won't get that in his mouth.
Yeah, I wouldn't put that back in your mouth after he's had hold of it either.
That'd be sweet, that, I bet, yeah. Taste it.
How was that tonight, Sean? You know, that must have been an unusual sort of fight for you to get ready for.
Yeah, well, do you know what? It was more of the occasion and the event, and what was, you know, every fight's a fight, you know, it's a human being. It's I see it as an obstacle, a target, you know, and they always bring a little difference to the game, each person, but I was more thinking, not worried, but thinking of the occasion, being the first fight in Birkenhead for 17 years since Kenny Rainford, who's here tonight.
Yeah, he's doing the security, isn't he?
Yeah, he's the man now, isn't he? So, you know, to you know, bring boxing back as a professional. Sammy Rovers, my beloved football team. So, you know, all the local lads, and you know, from Birkenhead, even from Liverpool as well. A lot of friends, fans, support from all over. So, you know, it was just that bit of pressure of putting on a performance and performing well, because obviously people are going to look at it and then they're going to compare it, them ready for the Stalker fight.
So you were more concerned about doing it in front of your friends and family than you were getting through safely for the Stalker fight, really? Yeah,
of course, because you take one fight and each step as it comes, you know, so I didn't look beyond this opponent tonight. You know, don't get me wrong, I watched him, I studied him enough, you know, I knew he had a tight defence, I knew he was tight, I knew the uppercut would play a big part, the jab, and then obviously just sink the body shots in when he was too worried about his nose, so...
Do you know what we thought, Sean? The Masher who turned over, dead enthusiastic, dead aggressive, would have gone about that in a completely different way tonight.
Yeah.
You were calm, you were composed, you did it in a perfect way, and you've come through perfectly unscathed.
Well, do you know what, mate? That was all I was hoping for. They were the comments I was hoping for someone like you as well, mate, who knows his game, and I respect Harley with the words as well as Elliot. So, well, I haven't heard him yet, so I don't know what he's going to say. I'm rubbing you up there, mate. Jaden, hello, Jaden. Oh, pleasure, Jaden. Thanks for the support. Boy or girl? Okay, well, Jaden, thank you so much. Means a lot. Yeah, so to get your comments like that, performing well, calm, collective, being professional, it just shows the hard work and the experience now that, you know, it's paying off.
I know, obviously, it's going to be a big fight in Liverpool. You know, it's already people talking. Tom's ramping it up. I've never heard him talk down on people before, but he seems to have got it into his mind to play the black cap in this one, doesn't he?
Yeah.
What's he going to be like now, Sean? Are you ready for this?
Well, do you know what? I'm made up now that we've got through this fight. We're safe, we're healthy, no problems whatsoever. Good performance. I'm happy. Everyone's happy. So now it's time to bring on Talker, and it's time for me to do my talking to match.
Well, let's start it then. You were quiet, you were respectful at a press conference. If you're kicking it off now, what have you got to say to Tom? Because I've got no doubt he's watching this.
This is what I'll say to him. Stalker, if you're listening or watching, you couldn't crush a grape in a free fight. Bring it on, boy.
You've got 30 seconds left. Go on, thank some people, Sean, because I imagine you know every single person here, just before we let people go.
You just got 5 seconds there. I want to thank everyone who's turned out tonight to support. You know, they made the trip, spent their hard-earned money to come and watch me fight, support me, to earn me bread and butter. It means the world. All my sponsors do help me through the journey with the support. It means a lot. So thank you all my sponsors. Thank you everyone who's come to support me and sent me messages as well. It means a lot. I love you all. Thank you so much.
Brilliant. Thanks, Sean. Well done, mate.
Thanks.
Flying the VIP flag.
Yes.
You can watch Sean about 6 weeks' time now fighting Tom Stalker. There we go. Path's cleared. Big fight coming in Liverpool. Thanks for watching on VIP. We've had
Oh.